friends, welcome back. My name is Danielle and this is Daniela Diaries. Today we're going to talk about my journey so far and transitioning from eating low carb to keto. Did I make a big mistake? Am I going back to keto? What are my thoughts? What am I doing? Has the scale moved? Am I gaining? What's going on? I've been getting a lot of questions on how all this stuff is going on, so we're going to talk about it right now. So if you're here for it, stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you guys are doing so well, and thank you guys for sticking here and riding along with me on this low carb journey. So I have been getting a ton of questions on how everything is going. A lot of people are like flabbergasted by the amount of carbs I'm eating in a day. A lot of people are asking, did I gain weight once I started to reintroduce carbs? So yeah, I'm going to break that all down. So since I have started being on low carb, I have lost, I think the first day was, I don't have my phone in here. The first day I believe was January 2nd or 3rd. And I weighed in on that day. We're honest here, okay? I weighed in on that day at 185.6. So I gained some weight. I kind of went off the deep end around Christmas and I just struggled, and yeah, it was bad. It was really bad, and it was, you know, it is what it is. I can't just beat myself up about it. So I jumped on the scale and I was like, I cried. I'm not gonna lie. It hurt my feelings a little bit, but I did it to myself and I knew that I had to fix it myself. You know, I couldn't just accept that and just keep down that road. So I decided that I was going to go ahead and take a break and stop my journey on keto and transition to more of a low carb lifestyle. So I've been doing that now for, oh, actually I have my phone in my pocket. I lied. Let's see. So I'm going to pull up, I am following along on my FitnessPal, and I don't know how you can do this. Progress. So I started my first weigh-in, yeah, like I said, 185.6. That was Saturday, January 2nd. So yeah, that's where I started at, and I was like, damn girl, damn, where I was sitting like around 170. So I weighed in today and I was 177 on the head. So that's pretty good. So actually I weighed in on Friday. That was so less than a week. Granted, that big of a jump, that isn't like real weight loss. That's basically just water weight, you know, bloating and stuff like that. But the fact that my body's reacting and I wasn't gaining is saying a hell of a lot more than just the water weight. I don't care if it's water weight, shit, I'll lose 10 pounds in water weight and still celebrate. I think it's really good. I've been doing well. I've been enjoying it a lot more. I am tracking everything. I do follow along on my FitnessPal. I cook a lot more fresh stuff. I feel a lot better. I eat a lot more veggies, a lot more whole foods that I would traditionally stay away from. Bananas, apples, papaya. What else do I eat? Sometimes I'll have a bowl of oatmeal. Sometimes I'll have, I'm trying to think what else. I don't really do like pastas or rice, just because I like pasta, but I like the healthy noodles that I've been having, so I enjoy those, so that doesn't bother me. But I've never really been like a big rice fan, so I just still don't eat rice. I'll still eat cauliflower rice. I still try to stay away from like those types of stuff, just because even though they sit really heavy in my stomach, and I just don't like the way I feel when I have something like that. So I still stay away from those things, but I'm not too concerned about like eliminating vegetables or certain fruits. Like I showed in a video previously, that I still will have like snacks and stuff like that are, you know, higher in the total carbs department or net carb department. I don't mind that. That's what's keeping me going. I'm doing really well. I feel really good. I feel happier. I'm sleeping better. I don't have brain fog. All these things. And again, I'm eating, you know, I cook every day. So I'm not saying that I do cook a little bit differently for myself right now than I would do for my family. For example, over the weekend, Leo had made like smoked a brisket and stuff like that. And before I would like just eat all that. And I've been staying away from a lot of red meats. I could say that. I've been staying away from a lot of red meats, which I've read is overall better for you anyways. So I've been doing that. A lot of ground turkey, ground chicken, chicken breasts, yeah, that's really it. If I'm gonna have a hot dog, I have a turkey hot dog. If I'm gonna do cheese, I'll do like a light shredded cheese. I haven't been doing like salamis or anything. I'll do like a turkey breast and just more white, leaner meats. And I've been doing really well. I feel really good. I am watching my calories at this point. So I'm staying under 1,300 calories. So I'm in a caloric deficit, which was determined through my Fitness Pal. And I've been doing good. Like I had toast with a banana on it. I do watch, like I don't eat like 4 bananas a day. If I'm going to have a banana, then I'll have a banana and I track that. And I'll, throughout the day, I'll kind of watch what I'm eating to make sure that I don't ever want like to have like 400 grams of carbs and then like maybe 70 grams of protein. I want to make sure that I have a pretty heavy amount of protein, but also I'm not killing myself to hit any protein macro. The only thing I can say that I'm consistently low on is my fat. And I think that overall, that's kind of where keto was not working for me. I think each body is made differently, and I was in ketosis for a while. You guys seen, I used to track all that stuff, and I just think that my body just didn't like the higher fat diet. I'm just going to be honest with you. I did get a lot of kickback, and I want to kind of talk about this because I mentioned it in like some videos, but we're going to talk about it right now. I got a lot of kickback for saying about my daughter, and I said, she wanted to do intermittent fasting and I didn't want to do that. So, I just think it's very extreme and this and that. And I've gotten a lot of people saying like, I didn't do my research and intermittent fasting is horrible, which I never said intermittent fasting was horrible. I said that extreme fasting isn't something that I want to participate in, and I don't want my kids to see me participating in, because it's just something I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm against it. I know people do, long-term fasts or alternative day fasting for their own reasons. It's just something that I can't get behind, and I set example for my house. So if that's something that you want to support and have in your home and you're okay with your children doing it, then by all means, you do you. I'm not going to tell you how to run your house, how to parent your children, because that's not my business. Your kids aren't my business. Your house isn't my business. My business are the 3 girls I'm raising and the tone I want to set for my home. And that's why I decided to do what I do. This is also, a lot of people I seen were kind of trying to stir the pot and messaging other YouTubers and saying like, oh, did you see Daniela's video? She said this and that about you. I didn't direct any of this stuff at anybody. If the shoe fits, you could lace it up and wear it, but I didn't direct anything at anybody. I met some wonderful people on here that I consider friends. I've seen a lot of people do really, really well, and I respect their decisions and their journey, and that's what they want to do. Again, I can't rule your house or your life or anything. You have one life to live. You live it how you choose to live it, but I'm just saying, for me, this is what I want to do. Again, I think keto is a wonderful way of eating, especially if you have health ailments. Again, I said, I know for a fact that oncologists recommend the keto diet for people who are undergoing treatment. I know that a lot of endocrinologists recommend keto for people with type 2 diabetes, and they do phenomenal with it. My own husband was able to drop his A1C 2 points by following keto. I know these things. But for the average person such as myself, where I don't have any underlying ailments, where pretty much my only ailment is I'm overweight. That's just it. I have I'm good everywhere else. Everything else is golden. That just didn't work for me. I know a lot of people who have like chronic pain issues choose to do keto for anti-inflammation, which again, it does really well. These are just things that I don't particularly suffer from, so it didn't benefit me for my health to do it. I was strictly just doing keto to lose the weight and to lean down, and it wasn't working anymore. That was just it. It was nothing like I was like this horrible divorce from the community or anything like that. It's just, it wasn't working. And truth be told, everything that I eat on a day-to-day basis, pretty much anybody who follows keto could do it, just eliminating certain things, and it'll be fine. I don't think there should be such a diversity between people who follow low carb and opposed to keto. Like one's one person's doing it wrong or doing it right, and I feel like that's a lot of things that have kind of came about is like, you're doing it wrong, you're doing it right, you should do this, you should do that, you're not really keto, you're not clean keto, this is, and that whole thing was just mind-blowing, because it was like an added anxiety. Like, I'm living through a pandemic, I got 3 kids doing e-learning, I'm not a teacher, and then I'm trying to eat as keto as possible, and then I'm getting told that I'm not doing it right anyways, so it's just like, shit, I can't win anyways. A lot of people also came at me for my language in the previous video. If you guys are new here, I don't censor myself. I don't think you should censor yourself either. But if I'm very passionate about something, hey, and I feel like if all you got out of that previous video was the fact that I dropped the F-bomb a couple times, then you missed the whole point. Let's be real, honestly. But yeah, I just feel like this was what works for me, and I'm okay with it. I'm happy. But you also have to understand that I am weighing myself pretty much every day. And I'm not weighing myself to be counterproductive. I'm weighing myself to make sure that I'm doing things right. I have to go back. When I lost the bulk of my 115 pounds, it was through a low carb, caloric deficit way. Okay. And I know what I have to do because I did it. I did it, and I did it for a long time, and I was successful on it. So I have to watch to make sure that I'm doing everything. If the scale's going up, then maybe I have to drop my calories, maybe look back at what I'm eating to see if it's, messing up my stomach. It's a lot of things. Like I had mentioned that I got some like Smart Sweets candies and stuff like that. I have to, those things, if I notice that they're messing up my stomach, some people say it messes up their stomach, then I have to know to eliminate those. It's trial and error. As far as like increasing the carbs and stuff like that, and I'll do like oatmeal and stuff, I haven't noticed any GI issues. I didn't notice, actually, when I had the oatmeal, I have noticed the next day that I have dropped the weight. I will see a loss on the scale, as opposed to just some days I just stay. Or, sometimes also, like, I'll wake up first thing in the morning and I'll like use the bathroom, and then I'll weigh myself, and then after, like, I, go to the bathroom again later on in that afternoon, I'll notice the scale finally drops. So sometimes your first morning weigh-in isn't always the truest. Sometimes you have to give yourself some time to digest, get yourself moving, and then weigh again. That's what I do, at least. I don't know. Maybe you shouldn't use a scale. Also, I think that portion control is everything. When I was on keto, I was not portion controlling anything. I was, in my head, I was like, I feel like that's the thing. In my head, I was like, all right, this is, I'm going to have like a big steak, and I'll have cheesy broccoli on the side, and then I'll have a side salad, and I'll put some like creamy ranch dressing on there. And that's probably an 800-900 calorie meal, and that's not even the only meal I ate that day. So, probably, I was in a surplus of calories, but I was like, well, it's okay because I'm hungry, and it gets picky, and that was just too much. It was too much work. Like, I don't want to work that hard. So I just use my scale. My scale's out all the time. It's the same scale I've had for the last 10 years. I weigh out my portions. I make sure I do that. I eat cleaner things. I eat more whole foods. And I just, I'm slowly getting back into working out. I've been doing some like yoga, and just not only for like weight loss, but for my own mental health, and doing a lot of stretching, moving more, doing a lot more projects around the house, and just trying to be happy. And I feel like I am achieving that. I just want to be happy. And I feel like that's okay. That's okay to say that this way of eating was a lot more mental strain and a lot more added stress than I needed. And I just want to be happy. And I don't want to have to, say no to this. Like, oh God, I'm going to have this big ass steak, but I'm going to say no to that banana. You know what I mean? Because I just don't want to do that anymore. I'm okay where I'm at. Not saying that this is where you need to be, but you also have to remember that this world is filled with so many people, and each person is individually made because God made us that way, and we have to embrace that. So shouldn't be so quick to crucify people. I still watch a lot of keto videos, and again, I take stuff and I'm like, all right, well, I could probably do that, but let me do this instead. And that's just all you gotta do. I just kind of take stuff from people here and there, and I make it my own way, So anyways, I just wanted to give you guys that update. So I have lost weight. We've lost over 5 pounds at this point. Seeing definitely, I'm gonna step back so you guys can see, like, I'm seeing more of like the ab definition. I don't feel as bloated. And I haven't been working out at all, so I'm trying to like stand up here so you guys can see, but okay, got a little oblique definition. I'm stepping in a bag right now because I just did a haul. That was a Walmart bag. But I know this hair can kind of be a lot, but I feel like even in my face, you guys can see, and then even in my, like, I could see my collar. I'm not as puffy. I felt very puffy for a while. So I also have a stain on this shirt, so that's why we have the hair like that. But yeah, so I was cooking and I was trying to serve Becky, like, I made like a chickpea salad and I was trying to like serve it to Becky, and she was on her roller skates. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you should. Rebecca got roller skates for Christmas and she roller skates throughout the whole house. It's winters in the Midwest, you know? And I was trying to like serve it and she like hit me, and it just, yeah, I wasn't gonna change my shirt for that reason. So we're real here. But anyways, I hope you guys like these videos. I hope you guys are enjoying the updates. I hope you guys are enjoying the new content. If you guys are new, we do a lot of full days of eating, grocery hauls, vlogs. I recently had just started, and I know I'm constantly plugging this, but guys, give my baby a chance. I recently had just started a true crime series. I'm doing 2 a month. The next one, please mark your calendars. The next one will be up January 18th at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And on that video, we will be discussing the case of Leopold and Loeb. And it was a very huge case here in Chicago. It especially hits close to home because it's actually from where my mother's from. So if you guys are familiar with the Southeast Side, Hyde Park, Kenwood might sound familiar to a lot of people because that's actually where Barack Obama lives. Also, these involve like multi-millionaire families. It's crazy. It's intense. You guys got to hear the story. That'll be up January 18th at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And yeah, it will be on Daniela Diaries too. I don't have a separate channel. Everything is just on here. So I would love for you guys to tune in. We just sit down and I tell a story. So I hope you guys like that. And I'm really happy. I want my happiness for you guys. So I hope you guys can find that little spot where you can find your happy and be content on doing that. So, all right, guys, I'm out of here. I got to put away all this stuff because I got stuff all over the place, and I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy, friends.